Hey everyone, it's Jacob here back again with another video. So for today's video, I just picked out like a random assortment, if you will, of like a DVDs and Blu-rays, stuff like that. And yeah, I just decided to show a few random DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff. It's all like random, like I said, a random assortment. So yeah, so let's get started. I don't really have anything else to say before I get started. So yeah, the first thing I wanted to show is I have The Wizard of Oz on Blu-ray here. Now, of course, Wizard of Oz is a classic movie. Who doesn't know The Wizard of Oz? Um, I mean, to be honest, something I've recently realized is like in older movies like this, actually my brother told me this, that's what made me realize that my brother told me about this, but basically, in like really old movies, like it's like The Wizard of Oz, like Casablanca, and like stuff like that, like the acting is kind of bad, like these older movies, is what I realized. Yeah, anyways, it says the beloved classic and dazzling Blu-ray, or two has wonderful extras, all new featuring documentaries making one for Wizard of Oz, commentary, single feature, and much more, stuff like that. Here's inside, it comes with a digital copy, and then the Blu-ray. It says feature film and special features on the Blu-ray, and there's no DVD or anything in here. I'm not hanging a digital copy code because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it's expired because this is an old Blu-ray. But yeah, it says must redeem code by June 30th, 2016, so that code is definitely expired, and you can try it out if you want to, but it won't work. Anyway. There's this thing in here that mentions Wizard of Oz book. The Wizard of Oz, the official 75th anniversary companion book. Didn't even know that existed. Well, I must have seen this in here before, but I probably forgot that it was in here. Anyway, looks like a pretty cool book though. I'm gonna have to look for it. Anyway, I haven't watched Wizard of Oz in quite a while. But yeah, anyway. So next up is another Blu-ray. I want to show that I have this Jumanji Anniversary Edition on Blu-ray. Jumanji is another very classic movie, at least for me, in my opinion. And yeah, I love Jumanji. It says there's some all new special features that are apparently exclusive to this Blu-ray, and then there's another little section bonus features over here. It says also include, so I'm guessing these were on like other releases of Jumanji. Like these special features over here. So it says all new special features are like from the cast of Goosebumps, the Goosebumps movie, Goosebumps sneak peek and reflections on Jumanji. So I guess this Blu-ray came out when the Goosebumps movie was about to come out. And then also has a Jumanji motion storybook as read by author Chris Van Allsburg. Episodes from Jumanji the Animated Series, which is pretty cool, because Jumanji the Animated Series is kind of a rare show. Original theatrical trailers as well, and then also includes section that says as the Jumanji Jungle Adventure virtual board game, which is really cool. It's like an interactive little game. Special effects, crew commentary, 3 behind-the-scenes featurettes, and storyboard comparisons as well. Comparisons, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, there's the Blu-rays. Just like the Wizard of Oz Blu-rays, this just has the Blu-ray, not the DVD. And again, I'm not having digital code because this one's expired as well. It says code expires December 31st, 2018. So, yeah. Anyway. That's that. And then, right here I want to show, I also have a regular DVD of Jumanji. Randomly found this at a garage sale once. I don't remember where I got the Blu-rays of Wizard of Oz or Jumanji, by the way, but yeah, I found this DVD of Jumanji at a random garage sale once, and I know what you might be thinking, Jacob, why did you get the DVD of Jumanji if you already had the Blu-ray of Jumanji? And well, the answer to that is I noticed that there were some special features on this that aren't on the Blu-ray that I have, so yeah, that's the reason that I got this regular DVD, is because there were some special features on it that weren't on the Blu-ray that I already had. So that's the 2-disc set, as you can see. It says the deluxe edition. So disc 1 has some bonus features for kids: Secrets and Riddles, Extreme Book of Nature, Ancient Diversions, adults who are business strongly recommended, apparently, for that ancient divergence thing. And that special place crew commentary. And then disc 2 is more bunchy. It's like on disc 2, it's more of like adult type special features, like behind the scenes stuff and stuff like that. So yeah. It says Claudia's other great DVDs. There's a thing up here that says Jumanji game pieces. I'm not 100% sure what that is. Cut out game pieces on done large, blah blah blah. Apparently fold all these into this triangle thing right here. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything on the back of this? Oops. Oh yeah, it just mentions other DVDs on the back of the insert. Anyway. So there's disc 1. And disc 2 as well. I have a couple of different Jumanji board games, by the way, like actual Jumanji board games. Obviously, there's no Jumanji board game in real life that's exactly like one in the movie, but yeah. Anyway. Because making sure the discs were like straight, because I've said before, I like to make sure the discs are straight against like an undiagnosed OCD type thing in me, where I like to make sure the discs are straight in like cases of DVDs and Blu-rays that I have. Anyway, and I wanted to show this because it kind of went along with Jumanji. This is Thura, A New Adventure from the World of Jumanji. It's a special edition, but I'm pretty sure this was the only like DVD of this area that came out, so I don't know why it says special edition. I've seen that before with like a lot of DVDs, like a lot of DVDs say like special edition or deluxe edition or whatever, even though it's the only version of the DVD that's come out. Disney Channel has done that a lot of times, like for example with the That's Also Life of Hannah Montana DVD, which is like the crossover between it's like the crossover between That's So Raven, See That Zack and Hannah Montana. That DVD of that crossover was called Mixed Up Mashed Up Edition, even though that was the only version of that DVD that came out. So I don't know why they were acting as like a special edition, even though it was the only version of the DVD that came out. And this is similar to that. This obviously it says it's the special edition. It's the third DVD, but as far as I know, it's the only version of the third DVD that's come out. So I don't know why it's called special edition when it's the only edition, like it's the only version of the DVD that's come out. As far as I know, anyway. Maybe there's another regular version that maybe doesn't have any special features or something like that. I don't really know. Anyways, by the way, I got this for $5. You can see by the price tag there. Anyways, there's the bag health features and stuff there. I don't really feel like reading all that, so you can pause the video and read that if you want to. Here's the disc. It says save $3 since naming your Meister a little feat called The Wild on DVD. I guess it's like a coupon thing. Oh, it says expires April 21st, 2006, so I can't use this coupon anymore. I already have the DVD of Stuart Little 3, but even if I didn't have it, I wouldn't be able to use this coupon because it says it expires April 21st, 2006, and it's obviously not 2006 anymore. So, yeah. I also wanted to show, I have Blu-rays of the 2 newer Jumanji movies. So this is Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle, Blu-ray and digital. It's a pretty good movie. My favorite part of the 2 newer Jumanji movies is that they both have Alex Wolff in them from the Naked Brothers band. So, yeah. Anyways, if you look down here, there's a little thing that says disc made in Mexico. Anyway. Again, I don't really feel like reading all that stuff on the back. You can pause the video and read that if you want to. Here's the disc. It says the Blu-ray disc, no DVD or anything. And then there's the digital copy code in here, but again, I'm not going to hide it because it looks like this one has expired too. It says it expires December 31st, 2020. So 3 years ago, or almost 3 years ago anyway. It's crazy that 2020 was... It's already been like 3 years since the COVID started in 2020. Anyway, I think the COVID pandemic and stuff is pretty much over. Like nobody really talks about COVID anymore. Anyway. And then this is the newest Jumanji movie, Jumanji The Next Level. This one is a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. the other newer Jumanji movie was just the Blu-ray, but this one is Blu-ray and DVD and digital. But yeah, I thought Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle was better than Jumanji: The Next Level, but this movie is really good as well. So yeah, they've been talking about making like one more Jumanji movie for like a little while now. I don't know when that's gonna come out, but talked about making another, like at least like one more Jumanji movie for like a little while now. Because there was a little scene, like it was like a mid-credits scene, like while the credits were playing, an extra scene played in this movie where like all the creatures from the Jumanji video game, because in the newer Jumanji movies, Jumanji turns into a video game instead of a board game. So all the creatures from the Jumanji video game somehow escaped into the real world, and like all the characters see them and stuff, and so it's kind of like a cliffhanger ending. So yeah. Anyways, here's the inside. There's the Blu-ray there, and then this Jumanji Next Level immersive AR map. I forgot this was in here. Yeah, I forgot exactly what this is, but yeah, if you want to scan that QR code and maybe try it, you can. You might not be able to actually see what it is without the actual map. But yeah, I just wanted to take that stuff out because there is a DVD in here as well. There's the DVD there. Also, by the way, whenever I get like movies on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, I always like to get the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack, because like the best of both worlds as Blu-ray and DVD. But sometimes they don't. Sometimes when a new movie comes out, like physical media, if you will, they don't make a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack of it. Like sometimes they just do like separate releases on like Blu-ray and DVD. So yeah. Anyway, next up, this is another Blu-ray. This is I've done with all Jumanji and Zathura stuff, by the way. By the way, I forgot to say, to be honest, I actually like Zathura a lot more than Jumanji. I just think Zathura is funnier, and it just has a better story and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, I do really like Jumanji, so Jumanji is a classic, but I think Zathura is a little bit better. Anyways, this next one is another Blu-ray. This is meant to feature the Ultimate Trilogy. So that's when I found it, like Target once, I believe. But my brother got it for me because I didn't have money at the time. I hadn't actually watched any of the Back to the Future movies when I got this, but I have watched them now. I've watched the first two Back to the Future movies. I haven't gotten around to watching the third one, but yeah, I think the Back to the Future movies just feel like really like classic and nostalgic, even though it hasn't been that long since I watched them for the first time. I almost said interestingly, but I don't know, I don't think that was the right word to use. I don't know. Anyway, I was gonna say, also, there was a Back to the Future video game, which I have the Back to the Future video game on the PS4. When I was younger, I actually had the Back to the Future video game on the Xbox 360, and I used to play it all the time, even before it was way before I watched the Back to the Future movies. I used to play the Back to the Future video game all the time on the Xbox 360 back in the day. So yeah, the Back to the Future video game was like really nostalgic for me. Even though I had never seen the Back to the Future movies when I was younger, I loved the Back to the Future video game. And then when I got a little older, I decided to check out the actual movies of Back to the Future, and ended up really loving them. Like I said, I haven't gotten around to watching the third one. I've only watched the first two, but the kid's like a book style kind of thing. It's kind of cool. Probably would have been better if it's just a regular case though. But yeah, anyways, there's the DeLorean there. Anyways, my favorite Back to the Future is definitely the second one. I think the second Back to the Future movie is the best, but the first one is really classic though. First one's really good as well. I have a feeling that, and like I said, I haven't seen the third one yet, the third Back to the Future movie, but I have a feeling the third one isn't going to be nearly as good as the first two, because I just haven't really heard as much about the third one. Like, not that many people talk about the third one compared to the first two, at least from what I've seen and heard and stuff. So yeah, just from what I've seen, I have a feeling the third one isn't nearly as good as the first two. But yeah, anyways, so there's the original Back to the Future, and the discs are in like the sides here. So there's the Blu-ray disc for that. Back to the Future Part 2. Oops, the insert just fell out. I'll get that in a second. There's the disc for Back to the Future Part 2. And then the only one that I have not seen, Back to the Future Part 3. If I can get it up here, it's kind of really in there. It's definitely not the best packaging style, to be honest, because I really got it out there. It's the disc for Part 3. Then there's actually one more disc in here, because there's a bonus disc, bonus Blu-ray disc. There it is. And then there's just one more page. It has just like pictures from the movie. It has like years and stuff. And okay, just picking up the thing that fell out. It's just this digital copy insert thing. It was like in here like that. It fell out. Anyways, that's it. There we go. So I just have a few more to show. So next I'll show a couple of Jack Black movies I really like. Jack Black is a good actor and musician and just great person in general. So this is School of Rock Special Collector's Edition. But I know I mentioned before that like sometimes DVDs are called like special edition. Like even though there's no like regular edition of them. If you hear like noise downstairs and stuff, it's just like my mom watching TV downstairs on The Price is Right now. Usually my mom and I watch The Price is Right together, but obviously I'm making a video right now, but I should be doing the video soon. Then like I'll watch The Price is Right downstairs with my mom. Anyway, yeah, if you hear noise in the background downstairs, that's what that is. Anyway, so School of Rock is a classic movie. I love School of Rock. Yeah, I can't really think of that much to say about it, but yeah. Sounds like my mom just turned up the TV downstairs. Maybe not, maybe I'm just hearing things, I don't know. Anyway. So, I actually really liked Miranda Cosgrove's character in this movie. Right there. Her character's name was Summer. And I think Miranda Cosgrove was like adorable back then. And when she was Megan and Drake and Josh, she was adorable in that too. And she was in iCarly, of course, and now there's the whole iCarly revival on, I almost said Peacock, not Peacock, the iCarly revival on Paramount Plus. And Miranda Cosgrove was, like, gorgeous now. Anyway, she was adorable back then, though. Anyways. I've always loved Miranda Cosgrove. I think she's great. Anyways, there's the inside of the disc. No answer to anything. And then I have just one more like Jack Black movie to show. And this one definitely isn't like nearly as popular as School of Rock. Not that many people talk about this movie, but I think people should talk about this movie more. I think it's pretty good. Maybe not as good as School of Rock, but it's pretty good. And the movie I'm talking about is Gulliver's Travels. Yeah, I think Gulliver's Travels is a very unique movie. Definitely not the best movie ever, but it's pretty good. I haven't watched it in a while. I should watch it again. I haven't watched it in like a long time. But anyways, this has a 2-disc DVD set, and down here on the bottom right it says includes bonus disc Gulliver's Fun Pack. So yeah, on the back it says big comedy film for the whole family. Down here it says includes Gulliver's Fun Pack. Made to continues, made to go behind the scenes and beyond the seas of Gulliver's travels. Blah blah blah. So it says disc 1 is the, over here it says 2-disc set. So disc 1 is just regular. This one is just the DVD that has the movie Gulliver's Travels in standard definition. And then there's one bonus feature on the first disc with the movie, which is a gag reel, and then all the other bonus features on the other disc. So disc 2 is the Gulliver's Fun Pack disc. It says includes over 90 minutes of all new bonus material. It's mainly like behind the scenes stuff and deleted scenes and stuff like that. There is one like little interactive game thing, which is in this like exclusive short features section. You see my fingers right there. It says Gulliver's Foosball Challenge. It's like a little virtual foosball game. It's pretty cool. Here's the inside. There's no insert or anything. There's like this little white sticker up here. I think it's like a proof of purchase kind of thing. At least I think. I'm not 100% sure. I'm almost 100% sure. Anyways, so it's the first disc, just the regular movie disc with movie on it. Then there is the bonus disc Gulliver's Fun Pack. Yeah, I just think Gulliver's Travels is a fun little movie. More people should be talking about it. I feel like people don't really talk about Gulliver's Travels that often. I think more people should be talking about it. I think it's just a fun little movie. Anyway. Oh, and also Jack Black was in the 2 newer Jumanji movies that I showed. Welcome to the Jungle on the next level. Anyways, this next one was just a random movie that I decided to show. This Big Fat Liar. It's a pretty classic movie. It's back when Amanda Bynes, before Amanda Bynes like went crazy and stuff. Yeah, I think this is like during like when the Amanda show was like airing and stuff, or maybe like a little bit after. But yeah, the Amanda show was Amanda Bynes' show on Nickelodeon. For those who don't know, it's like a sketch comedy show. Anyway, yeah, I thought back then when Amanda Bynes was like on like All That and the Amanda Show, Big Fat Liar, obviously stuff like that. I thought she was really cute and like beautiful back then and stuff. But nowadays, Amanda Bynes is like, she's definitely not the same. She's very different now. She's also in a show called What I Like About You. I've never seen that show, but yeah. I think Amanda Bynes said, because Amanda Bynes doesn't act anymore, but I think she said like at least a few years ago that she expressed interest in like returning to acting, but she hasn't acted in anything since like 2010, I think. I think her last acting role was in 2010, a movie called Big A or Easy A or something like that, if I remember correctly. I've looked at like her like Wikipedia page a few times, so that's how I know that. Anyways, there's the back. I don't really feel like reading all that. We can probably be in here if you want to. And there is the disc. And just some entertaining and stuff, scene selection, stuff like that. The insert talks about like all the different scenes and stuff in the movie. Anyway. Next up, this is a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack of The Sandlot. The Sandlot is a really classic movie for me. Normally I don't really like sports-related stuff, but I think The Sandlot is a really good movie. I was actually planning on maybe watching The Sandlot on 4th of July, like a few days ago, almost a week ago now. It's crazy because 4th of July feels like it was like just yesterday, but sorry, it's been like almost a week since 4th of July. But yeah, as I was saying, I was actually planning on maybe watching The Sandlot on 4th of July because like partially takes place on 4th of July. It's like a scene in a movie that takes place on 4th of July. But I never got around to it, so yeah, I haven't watched The Sandlot in a little while. Maybe I should watch it again. Yeah, that's that. So it's 2 disc set, of course. Disc 1's the Blu-ray and disc 2 is the DVD. The bonus features are the exact same on both the Blu-ray and the DVD. There's no additional special features on the Blu-ray or anything. Whoops, some stuff just fell out. Oh yeah, I forgot it's like a 20th anniversary edition of the movie. It doesn't actually say anything about 20th anniversary on the actual case. I think I looked it up before. I think there was actually a slipcover that originally came with this. And it said 20th anniversary all over that slipcover, but the actual case didn't say anything about the 20th anniversary. But I got this from a garage sale in my neighborhood once, and it didn't come with the slipcover, it's just the actual case. But yeah, these are some baseball cards that came with it. That's part of the 20th anniversary of The Sandlot. Just has all the characters on all of them and just some like quotes that they said in the movie and stuff like that. So those are pretty cool. Let's put those aside for a second. Here's the 2 discs. That's the DVD on the left and the Blu-ray on the right. The design of the Blu-ray is pretty cool. It looks like a baseball, and then the DVD doesn't have a design at all, just plain gray. It's actually, the DVD is actually double-sided disc. It says side A is full screen presentation and side B is widescreen presentation. So yeah, I've never really liked double-sided discs that much. I think they're like kind of annoying. Fortunately, double-sided discs aren't really made anymore because like nowadays, if there's like both a full screen and widescreen version of a movie, then there's just like an option to like when you click like play movie on the menu or whatever, there's usually an option after you click it. If you want to see the full screen or widescreen version, there's usually an option to like switch between the 2 versions. Or sometimes they just release 2 different versions, like 2 different DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever. Like one's the full screen version, one's the widescreen version. But yeah, they don't do double-sided discs anymore, at least I don't think, as far as I know. Anyways, then, almost done, just a couple more things. So this is a Blu-ray of a movie called Into the Storm. This is a natural disaster, like, tornado movie. I watched this movie with my brother one time, the first time I ever watched this, and I pretty much fell in love with it. I thought it was a really good movie. I know a lot of people think that the best natural disaster movie is Twister, but I've tried out watching Twister a couple times and I just can't get into it for some reason. I don't really know why. But Into the Storm I thought was really good though, and it has Nathan Kress in it, who is of course Nathan Kress in it, who is of course Freddy in iCarly, and it also has I forget her name. Oh yeah, Sarah Wayne Callies is in it as well. You can see her in that picture. She was Lori Grimes in The Walking Dead, Rick's wife, of course. So yeah, and one of the special features on here actually has Storm Chaser Reed Timmer, who my brother really likes. Anyways, there's two discs in here actually. It's Blu-ray and DVD compact with the DVD on the left and the Blu-ray on the right. Doesn't actually say anything on the case about it being a Blu-ray and DVD compact, so yeah. Anyway, that's it. I just have one more thing to show, which is this 2-film collection, which I actually had this before I got the Blu-ray and DVD compact Into the Storm. This 2-film collection says it's a Warner Bros. 2-film collection made by Warner Bros. This has Into the Storm, and then this also has Geostorm, which I just talked about Into the Storm, obviously, because it shows the Blu-ray and DVD compact, of course. But Geostorm, I think I saw like once in the theaters. Wasn't really like a huge fan of it, but it's a pretty good movie. I definitely like Into the Storm a lot better though. I don't think I've seen Geostorm since I saw it in theaters with my brother, actually. Anyways, everything starts with the disc. No answers or anything, but it's just both movies on one disc, Geostorm and Into the Storm. If I ever decide to get the Blu-ray of Geostorm, I'm actually not even sure if Geostorm is available on Blu-ray, but if it is, if I ever decide to get Geostorm on Blu-ray in the future, then I can probably get rid of this 2-film collection. There's not even any special features for the individual releases of both these movies. It's just the movies, and that's it, like subtitles and stuff. Not even any scene selection or anything. That's just like a bargain 2-film collection with like just the movies themselves, no special features or anything. Anyway, so that's basically it for this video. That was the last thing I wanted to show. Of course, if you enjoy this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell so you know if I never post any new videos, of course. And yeah, when you enjoy this video, and of course, see you in the next video. Peace.